Bueno, mi gente, bienvenidos a otro episodio aquí, otro capítulo, otro momento aquí con nosotros en Abiertos. Bienvenidos esta semana. Tenemos empezando el programa con su servidor DJ Méndez y nuestro querido DJ Corona regresa esta semana con nosotros. ¿Cómo estás, Corona?
¿Cómo estamos, mi gente? Bienvenidos todos al programa de Abiertos. Otro capítulo aquí. ¿Cómo estamos, Méndez? Buenas tardes, buenos días, buenas noches.
Buenas mañanas, buenas, whatever you're at. No importa qué hora nos estés escuchando, te lo agradecemos. Ya llegamos creo que estamos a como 53 followers ya, subscribers en YouTube. Gracias por eso. La meta es llegar, pues lo máximo que podemos llegar, pero paso a paso, paso a paso. Corona, ¿cómo fue tu fin de semana? ¿Cómo has estado?
Todo bien, hermano, todo bien. Aquí nada más disfrutando de un largo fin de semana que tenemos aquí en Canadá. Es un Civic Holiday, creo. Y todo bien, man, aquí nada más. Ayer tuve que trabajar un poco en el calor, ya sabes cómo es la vida. Hay que trabajar. Y hoy ahorita estoy descansando un poco y ya sabes, mañana, ahorita mis papás están en México y regresan al rato en la tarde, entonces mañana los voy a ir a visitar en su casa. Fuera de eso, nada, todo tranquilo, bro. ¿Y tú cómo está? ¿Todo bien?
Pues como siempre trabajando.
Así es la vida de los pobres, bro. Hay que trabajar, ¿no?
¿Sabes qué? Yo me río cuando la gente dice que es la vida del pobre. Porque si te das cuenta, and it's bad to say it like this, but la gente pobre trabaja their 9 to 5.
Yeah. Y
Y,
disfrutan.
y aparentemente disfrutan.
Yeah, I don't
Ya
know.
aquí
Yo no sé
quiero ver.
cómo le hacen, bro.
Okay, I don't know how hope goes. I don't know how it is, but I see all these 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, whatever your schedule is. But these people working one job and traveling and having all these fancy, nice toys, and I'm like, how you do that?
That's what I'm saying, loco. I don't know. I don't get that either, bro. Like the more you work, the less you have. Is that how it works, loco? Because
I don't know.
I'm
I
telling
know I
you,
get taxed more.
I tell you, man. Well, you know what I mean. The more you work, ahí, pero what I'm saying is, bro, and I see it too, man. La gente que tienen sus trabajitos that, yo, they don't even like. You could tell, like, I mean, their jobs, they don't make that much, pero viven felices, guy. They have all these toys, like you said. Who knows what their debt's like? You know what I'm saying? Pero viven feliz, loco. You know what I mean? If
You
they
know
can
what?
make
I
a
don't know if it's
living,
Feliz, bro. Because you know what? I know a
I'm sure
couple
you're
of,
stressed.
well, this is my point of view. This is just me being me. Um, I know a couple of people that are very well off. They don't have to work. They're in their 30s, they're in their 40s. They have enough to not have to work,
Right.
but they're not happy.
Yeah, I
And,
mean,
and
as
then
they say, money doesn't bring you happiness, but it sure helps.
then I know some people that you know what they can put two cents together to go get a piece of gum at the corner store, for lack of better words, but they're not happy.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. I don't get it. Like this one person I know, um, got divorced a few years ago, when been through the ringer, and you know what? Nothing affects them. Always a smile on their face, always ready to do whatever. Very proper, very clean. They don't care that they don't have anything in the bank account, but they got the world's biggest smile. Works their buns
Yeah.
off, and then yeah, I like I said, I know some people that have they're very well off and no se les ve una sonrisa, bro. So I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know if it's being personally. I think it's more of a mindset.
Yeah. I think the mind has to do a lot with it, right? Um, puedes tener nada y estar feliz, bro. It's all like how you look at life, right?
Yeah,
Um,
like and I laugh because some of these people that have everything, they're so upset with life.
yeah, miserable.
And then you've got these people that have, blue collar, they work one, two jobs or one full time, and then they've got their side hustle or whatever they're doing, and they're happy. They're
Yeah.
happier than anybody else. And then you've got the other extreme. You've got people with nothing, and they just want to, oh, life's not fair.
Yeah, yeah. No, I hear you, man. And that's just it, right? Like some people are just like they're just in su propio mundo, man. So I guess, like you said, all the mindset. It depends on where you're in your head, and if you're happy with what you got. But if you're always striving to get more, I think that's where it really starts messing with you, and you're not going to be happy because there's no happiness to that end game. Do you understand what I mean?
Nope.
Because you're just chasing the impossible, like but I mean, y- you can have fun chasing it too in between, right? Like, I mean,
Well, you should have fun. Listen, I've always said this, and I've said this to you guys before, and I say to everybody that comes in my path: whatever you do, wherever you are, doesn't matter how stressful or how whatever it is, make sure it makes you happy.
yeah, for real. You only have one life, man. So if you
Be
don't live happy, man, it's different. You know what I mean? You can't just be
si no
miserable
lleva
all the
lista,
time. But that's true.
lleva lista. If you can't turn around and appreciate, for example, look at your wifey. I don't know her apart from like the one or two times I've seen her. But the lady's working hard. She's smiley. She's all about the family. How can you not want to be around someone like that?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Then you've got
Yeah,
other people que work, 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 and all they do is complain and bitch about it.
yeah, yeah. I
I
hear
don't.
no.
Maybe it's just me, but I'm going to ask you a question. This has nothing to do with anything we are going to talk about. How do you personally feel about these people that are so entitled and that, when I said new belief that the world owes them something, that life owes them something?
Well, I mean, everybody's got their own vendetta, their own mind, right? If you're in that mindset that you think the world owes you something, then you're never like again, man. It all depends, like on I don't know on the person, man. Because for me, like if you can't feel that way, you know what I mean? Because the world don't owe you shit. Nobody owes you anything. You know what I mean? You got to make your own path and your own ways, and then from there figure it out, right? Like it's I don't know. It's kind of you understand what I mean, right? So let me ask you a question now. So, okay, out of movie wise, you tell me what has been a good inspirational movie in your life that has put you in your path where you're like, oh, I've seen this movie, made me want to change and do something different. So, like, what movies do you think are like a good inspirational movie that you recommend somebody to watch that'll probably change your mindset on the way they view life or
Ye-
money or everything in general?
Yeah, yeah. It's funny that you bring that up because at about, I couldn't sleep last night. The heat was just too much. The
Mm,
AC went down, and I'm not going to go spend money to fix it when we're almost at the end of the summer. Being cheap.
sure.
What can I tell you? I'm being cheap.
Hey, it is what it is, bro. La vida.
I'm not gonna lie on that one. So I couldn't sleep. Couldn't sleep. It just got to me. So I got up, had a shower, and then I started watching a movie last night. But I didn't know what the heck to watch. Y como siempre, you rely on social media.
Ah, okay.
So I go searching last night just because I'm being, can't sleep and can't do anything. Too late to go out anywhere, and it's too early to freaking go out breakfast. I started watching esta película se llama The Reading Room
The
with
reading.
Earl
Oh,
Jones.
who's in that? Sorry,
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. Okay, where'd you watch it on? What platform?
You're gonna
Oh,
laugh, but here on YouTube.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, then now I'm gonna look for it, right? See what it's about because I
You
haven't
know
heard
what?
of it.
It's really cool. So I'll give you a bit of the gist of the movie. Um, Multimillionaire owns properties everywhere. In the hood, comes from the
Yeah,
hood. Wife passes away. I believe it was cancer. Why she passed away, and her dying wish was for him to open up a reading room. She told him exactly what building, what corner it's at, and everything for him to use it. So a man does it, but to attract people, he starts giving away free sodas. So you got kids coming through, and kids, you give them a candy, they're gonna come by. Eventually, they either really like you or they're just there for the candy.
yeah.
But starts going through all these issues with he's being questioned because he's rich and he doesn't live in the neighborhood.
Okay.
So the community pastor, reverend, however you want to call him, starts questioning his loyalty to the community. And then he starts being questioned and pushed by these pandilleros, by these gang members.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good movie. I don't want to tell you everything, but he does help a bunch of kids out, does make a change in the community. And stuff like that inspires me. It makes me want to do more because, like I was telling you, I've worked with the community, I've worked with the different associations. And there's some associations that they've made a difference. And they're not there for the money, they're not there for themselves. They're not there to say, Yo soy la estrella.
Right.
But they're actually there for them to grow and create something.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, helping other communities is always good too, right? Like like I know you do a lot of community work as well, right? Which is good. Like it's makes you feel good, right? To help people out, help back. Like it's not always about the money, right? Like sometimes it's just like the little gesture of helping somebody makes you feel a lot better in your own personal self, right? Um, so yeah, man, like that's really cool, man. I'm gonna look into that movie, man. So that's really good.
Yeah, there's a bunch that I like to watch.
Hmm.
Depending what it is or what's going on in life, I'll watch different movies or I'll suggest to somebody that's going through a rough time certain movies that have inspired me. Um, but you're right, helping the community out is something that I take a lot of pride in.
Hmm.
I take a lot of respect out of because date cuenta how many people turn around and just don't care.
No, yeah, for real.
Or you got community leaders that I'm the president. You have to listen to me. Where
The
did the
big
funds
boss.
go? Yeah, I
Hmm.
can't stand that. I can't
Yeah.
stand it. You know what? As a DJ, personally, I can speak for myself. I know Nash has done a couple of things. I'm not sure about you because we've never talked about this. But back in the day, every year I would donate everything, entire setup, entire everything. The entire team would show up to do a cancer fundraiser.
Hmm.
Whatever money was made was donated. From then on, I started helping certain schools out because you know what? At least me. We come from the hood.
Yeah.
Okay, plain and simple. The three of us, we come from the hood, and I've always believed in giving back a little bit. Because
Yeah, for sure, man.
bueno que nada, the hood's what brought us up and was able to show us to become stronger humans. I'd like to say.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, man. Like
So
all these, like, it's like I said, always giving back to the community is always good, right? Going out, even if it's just like to help serve like something and help some food. Like you said, if you DJ in an event, you go there and you don't charge them. But you also got to be careful because there is a lot of shady organizations out there that are like gonna put up the front that they didn't get paid and they're doing it for free and this and that, and then you do hear that there is money being involved. You see what I mean? This person got
oh, for
paid, that
sure.
person got paid, but they told you something else. You know what I mean?
See,
So that's where it's the conflicts begin, right? So you got to be always careful on who you're dealing with in that aspect. I would say, right?
not only that, but that's where contracts come into play.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, if you're doing an event like that, like when it's a community event, right? How do you present the contract? Like, how would you present your contract?
I,
Because
I
it's not really a paid gig. So do you still bring a contract to that,
yeah,
even if you're donating your time? You do.
yes.
Okay. See, I didn't know that.
See, the reason why I do it is first of all, I don't want any legalities to come back and bite me in the butt. I,
Correct.
I'm big on documenting and I'm big on covering my butt because at the
Hmm.
end of the day, for some reason, let's use somebody we both work with. Fito Blanco's doing an event.
Hmm.
Okay, he's donating his time. We're donating our time, and then the audio system goes down.
Right.
Now Fito looks like shit in front of everybody,
Hmm.
but it's not his fault.
Mm-hmm.
The sound engineer is now blaming us.
Right.
How do you cover yourself?
Yeah.
Or, which I've also had somebody try to do to me, and well, I'm glad I had covered myself. Showed up to the event, everything's going good, and I see the promoter, the community leader, was a community president, paying everybody.
Oh yeah.
And then he comes up to me, he's like, "My brother, I can't give you any money. We didn't make anything." And I'm like, "You just paid for so and so's hotel.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You just gave them X amount of money in front of me." No, 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 that's from something else. Okay. The artist comes up right in front of. I don't know why it happened, but it happened. The artist comes up like, "Thanks for paying us. We really appreciate you." So
Oh shit.
in my contract, for whenever I do something pro bono, it does state that if there is going to be payment, that we expect equal payment as well.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you know what? We can be the nicest people in the world. And I
Yeah.
understand que la prima, que el tío, de this or that. Bro, we're here to help. A few years
Mm-hmm.
back, I did I'm not going to mention the names, but I DJ'd for an event that they were raising money for somebody that passed away. So their kids would be taken care of.
Okay.
At the end of the event, every artist went and hugged, thanked for the opportunity to be part of it to the family.
Mm-hmm.
The one of the siblings was survived this person came up and offered to pay me.
Okay.
I looked at him like, "What are you talking about?" They said, "Well, you deserve it. You handled this. You did that. You did blah 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 blah. Here, at least take this."
Mm.
No. Did you pay anybody else? No. So why you pay me?
Yeah. I mean, I know he probably saw the work that you put in and all that, so they appreciated it, right? I mean, that's a personal thing. It's not an event thing. You know what I mean? That was just a person personally thinking that, hey, you did a great job and you deserve something out of it, right? I
By
mean, the
all means.
gesture was good. You didn't take the money, which is the correct thing, but the gesture was there, which is very good of the
Oh,
person that was
it,
doing
it,
it, right?
it humbled the heck out of me because you know what?
Yeah,
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 well, sometimes we need that. We need to be
yeah.
given that thank you, and that's all we want.
Well, for sure, for sure. That goes a long way, right? It goes a long way, bro. Like I said, you got to do some events where you don't get paid. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But
Yeah,
at the end of the day, the thank you and then whatever else exposure that you have, it works, right? Like it's not always the way I see it, man. It's not always about getting all that money. You know what I mean?
hmm
It's making the connections. It's being out there talking to people. People see that you're working with them. People see you're helping the community. They see all that stuff, right? It's as much as we don't see them seeing it, they are seeing it, right? And later on, it makes people be like, "Hey, man, we've seen these guys doing the work here, and they're doing a good job, and let's bring them on with us, right?" So it's good stuff like that, like you know what I mean. But you also you got to be careful again. If it's a paid event, you got to be on point with that kind of stuff and make sure
yeah,
that you are getting paid because not all these oh we're doing it for free and this and that. It's not always what's happening, right? You just gotta
como decimos aquí, I don't know how the DJ community in Toronto is, but here we don't play for exposure bucks.
no.
Like yeah, from time to time, but you know what? It got so bad at one point that promoters would hire 15 DJs for an event, and then nobody's getting paid.
Mhm.
Oh, but we gave you exposure, but you're walking away with 10 grand in your pocket.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I get that, but again, it depends. To me, the way I see it is, like it depends on what you're doing for the event as well. Like you said, if you're doing it for free and you're doing like a fundraiser for a family and stuff like that, then it's worth it, right? But now, if you're going to a club, I ain't doing that shit for free. Do you understand what I mean? Like it's not like that's a whole different stuff, right? If you're doing certain events, you're not going to obviously do them for free. But when it's a fundraiser and if you know that it's money's going to a good cause, then why not? You know? it's like what I meant by exposure was in that aspect. Like sometimes you never know. There might be an event where humane of society or humane to society, you know that they're huge, right? Or Habitat for Humanity, I think they're
Yeah.
called. I forget. They you get caught by one of them seeing what you're doing for the community, or it takes one family to say, hey, these guys were there doing this. It could help you out a long way too, right? So it's kind of the way I don't know. It depends on the individual, I guess, how you see it.
See, big corporations like that, because of the experience I've had with them, I don't do anything for free anymore. I might
Right.
give them a better price, but I won't do
So
it for
now,
free.
so like it's like this. So if the Habitat for Humanity was to contact me, right? Say with my painting company or my renovation company, and they would say, "Hey, listen, we're taking on a project of doing 5 houses for these people that have nothing. Okay, would you like to be involved? There's no payment. You're donating your time. Materials all put in. You don't have to buy the material. It's just your labor you're putting in, right? And it's going to be filmed. There's going to be a camera crew. We're going to be putting it on TV. That your shirt. You can wear your shirt with your logo on it, your name on it. Bro, why not take that jump? I don't give a fuck. I'm getting paid or not. I'm going there because from there, that phone is going to start ringing. You see what I
See,
mean?
I won't do it again like that because I used to do a lot of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I won't mention any names. We can discuss it off here, which companies, but I had a couple of them turn around the first year. Hey, this and that. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Next year, sure. The third, I think it was like the third or fourth year, I wasn't in town. I was already pre-booked by the time they told me.
Mm-hmm.
So my buddy calls me and said, "Hey, normally you do this event. How much do you charge them?" I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, "What do you mean?" It's to me. Yeah, they're asking me how much you would charge them for. I should charge them for the event. So I said to him, "Listen, you charge them what you think is right, and go with that." So he charged them. He charged them just over $1,000. The year after, they called me, and I said to them, "What's going on? Blah blah blah. This and that. How can I help you?" Well, we want to hire you again since you've been doing it for free for us. So well, last year you guys used this and this company. The owner approached me, and this is what he charged you.
Yeah.
So you guys do have funds, but I'm not going to charge you that much. So what I'm going to charge you is my cost. So I give them exactly what cost would be for us to rent equipment for the guys to work there. Whoever wanted to volunteer could volunteer, but whoever wanted to get paid could. There was room for them to get paid.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't afford that. Cost for us ended up being with labor and everything else ended up being like 460, 470, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
No services. Then certain companies I just say no to. But before I continue, somebody finally woke up. Let's bring them onto the stage.
La Bella Durmiente.
Your mic's
We
not
can't,
on.
we can't hear you, bro. Your mic's
Well,
not.
sorry I'm late, but I'm here. I'm
There
here. I'm
you
here. I
He's
go.
made
late.
it.
He doesn't even turn the mic on.
This guy just hit the woke up switch. He's like, I'm
Boom. That's
awake.
it.
Yeah, no more snooze button. Dice.
DJ
Sorry.
Nash, ¿cómo estamos, bro? How are you?
No, we're doing good, man. We're doing good. It's just chilling,
Welcome to
honestly. Like
Abiertos.
this long weekend has been just a chilling time. Yesterday we went to just with the family. We went to Mandarin. Actually, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'm
Stuffed
going there after,
myself.
guy. I'm
Oh, for
going there
real, eh?
after.
No,
Yeah,
we went
I
there
already.
yesterday. Honestly, it's not the same. It's like, to be honest, it's overpriced. Straight up.
It's like $50
Um,
each now, no?
yeah, bro. I'm
But I
like,
think it's always been
damn.
like that, bro. If you go there before lunch, it's cheaper. Like I
Yeah, it
think
used to
the
be.
No,
pricing is
even
cheaper.
now.
No, now
No,
it's
no. Before
more.
before before 11 is lunch hour, so they give it to you for
Yeah.
like I think it's like $20 or something like that for adults, and it's like
No.
15 per kids. Yeah,
Hmm.
man.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
telling you,
And
Listen,
dinner I think is like
you're talking to
40,
Mr. Mandarin,
49
bro.
or something, bro.
here, honestly, it's $39.99 for lunch
Damn.
and $49.99 or something stupid like that for dinner.
Like,
Oh,
honestly, I'd rather go to
no.
the Dragon Pro more than
Yes,
Mandarin. Better
yes.
food. The price is basically almost the same, but I mean, is worth it.
Yeah, but the
Yo,
quality is worth it, bro.
I like to go there. I go because my daughters love it, right? They love getting up and fucking all the snacks and all the cakes, all of the ice
Of
cream. Like
course, of course.
that's more what they like, bro. So I like going there. I like me. I'm a Chinese food fanatic guy. That's like I think I was
Oh, for
Chinese
real,
in
eh?
la vida. Yeah, bro.
Oh, sick, 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 sick.
So
Yeah,
now
because
since you
or
came in
maybe
a
it's because I grew
little,
up in Scarborough. It could be
Oh,
the
wow.
Chinese food from fucking. I was an Asian court, guys. So
Yo, some
puro
Haka too,
Chinese.
bro. Scarborough's full of
Yeah,
Haka,
bro.
yo.
right.
Some
Yo, the
Haka, yeah, but
Haka serious, bro.
no, no, for real, it is.
Now you
So
guys are
what's up,
making me hungry.
man?
So since you came in late, we were talking about inspirational movies. What? Okay, I've already answered. And I'll repeat it just because you just came in. Last night I watched the movie. It's called The Reading Room with James Earl Jones. I recommend you watch it. Pretty good
Okay.
movie. I watched it here on YouTube. So, but what are you two? You two, what are your very favorite inspirational movies?
Blood in, blood out. Nah, just play.
No, but
Este
no, no,
cabrón.
no, no, no. But jokes aside, if you really take Blood In Blood Out
Yo,
like
if you
to
take
the
it in,
concept it is, bro, like the way it is, because the way he wrote it, all the characters is him. Like
Yeah.
every like the director, whoever the writer, like Paco, Miklo, and Crucito, they're the same person in different eras, just put together in one movie. So it's pretty sick and how everything goes. Inspirational, it is because you could see how he actually became good, all the paths that he could take, and he actually took one that was a good
El
one, that he became
Paco,
a cop, right? And look at the
and
other one,
Crucito
like
too went from a junkie and all that to
yeah,
afterwards cleaning
exactly. So
himself
he
up. So
yeah, so you see all the
it
struggle that
is
he went with losing his brother to
the
like
drug.
no family members, no So it was sick. But a part of that, I think another inspirational movie for me was Rocky. I would say because it's a drive that he gets to get what he wants. What he's gonna be
The
the
never
champion no
give
matter
up
what.
drive. They never give
Never
up.
gave up. He didn't. Other people are training with like machines and all that. He's hitting the meat and he's running in the streets. You know what I mean? And that's something
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that like so real of him. And even this like in one of the Rockies, the speech that he gives is like you see it everywhere. It's amazing, man. So Rocky for me, I think is very inspirational. What's another one, man? I
Pursuit
don't
of
know.
Happiness is fucking. It's a pretty good movie too.
Yeah.
That one with Will
Oh,
Smith.
that's
That
yes,
one hits the
yes.
feelings, bro. That one gets you cutting onions, yo.
Oh
Yeah, man.
yeah.
I, I was
Yeah.
cutting onions a little bit when it was in the bathroom scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, imagine yourself in that position. You know, if especially if you have a kid, like, bro, it's pretty crazy stuff, man.
Yeah. So, what's the latest movies that you guys watched? Well, let me hear from you. Which one's yours, Corona?
The inspirational movies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like honestly, like I said, man, for me, I like Pursuit of Happiness. That's a good inspirational movie. And what else, man? What else can I say? Oof,
I'm
I
surprised
really
nobody
don't
said
know.
it.
Which
Well,
one?
Rudy.
Oh, Rudy. Yo,
that's
I
a good
remember
one.
parts of Rudy. That's the one with the football
Didn't really
player,
watch
right?
it though. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
them. Remember the Titans? There's a lot of good movies like that that they inspire a little bit.
Mm.
But I mean, yeah, man, they're all you take a little bit out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? And then you put them all together and mix yourself a batch, bro.
That's it, yo.
Straight up, yo.
Yeah, man. But what's the latest movie that you guys watch, yo?
I actually started watching Bad Boys because I got the box. So
Okay.
to at the actual theater, bro, I had to go with the girls. So I watched like what is it, Inside Out or something like that. Like,
Yeah, how's that one?
yeah, it's all right. That's an inspirational movie too because
Yeah.
It's
it's
all.
about your all your emotions. So it's a little
Mm-hmm.
girl, and each one is their emotions. So she's
Mm-hmm.
got like anger, sadness, and this and that, and they're all in her brain, like triggering shit. So it's pretty interesting still, but
Yeah, it is. It
it's
is. I've
yeah,
seen the
like
first one. I
yo,
haven't watched the second one yet.
a lot of these like Disney movies, bro, like yeah, you don't take them in when you're younger and your teens and all that, but now that you're older and you see them with your kids, guy, they're
You take
what
it
yo,
differently.
somebody always dies in them, bro. Somebody
Yeah.
always dies in the movies, bro. Ven, la de Frozen se murieron los papás on the boat. En Coco se muere la abuelita, bro. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
lot, almost in every movie, there somebody dies. So te están
And
enseñando que la muerte
yeah.
viene
No,
at
no
some
matter what,
point.
bro, we can't take it. Like we can't miss that, right? When it's coming, it's coming. When it's coming for you
En
and it's your
Bambi,
time,
en Bambi se muere la mamá.
Sorma. Yeah.
En The Lion King, el papá. Like, yo, bro, someone's always dying in those Disney movies, bro.
But that's reality, no?
Yeah.
Someone's
Yeah.
always gonna die. Someone's always gonna be gone from our lives, no matter what, whoever it is, no matter
Yeah,
how
and then it
close or whatever.
inspires them, and then that inspires the actual Disney character to do something. They follow what the abuelita wanted to do. No, I follow what my parents did. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of inspirational shit in those Disney movies too, yo.
Well, you could find inspiration, I guess, anywhere, right? Like
Yeah,
whatever you're
anywhere.
into, like anything could inspire you. So it
Yeah,
all
for
depends
sure.
how you take it. So, but yeah, man. No, I'm asking the latest movies that you guys watch because I watched one with the kids and Patricia. And no lie, bro, I'm gonna say that put me, that got me some tears rolling. My son was crying, Dominic was crying,
Damn.
and it's called Arthur the King. It's
Mm.
with Mark
Mark
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I heard of it. I
and
haven't seen it yet.
bro, it's just the story itself,
Yeah.
and a part of that is because it's a dog, right? And just seeing the unconditional love the dog gives you, and having my own dog and having that feeling from my dog, and seeing that,
Mm.
and to the point that my son was actually feeling it too, right? And I'm like, wow, like we're all like moqueando, bro. Like, oh shit, you know. But yeah, man, that's a good movie, and I really recommend. Good movie, and yeah, man. Then yesterday I started watching with Christian the last one of the Planet of the Apes. It
Oh
started
yeah, yeah,
pretty
I seen
good.
that.
It started pretty good, but I really had to watch the other ones to get a hold of it because I'm
Yeah.
kind of lost.
Yeah, yo, I've
It
lost
looked
too.
good, but I'm lost. You have to watch it again.
It's the Kingdom of the Apes, no? That one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, yeah. No, I started because I told you I have a box, so the box has all the movies, Russ. You know which one's sick too? You
Hmm.
guys watch the Mad Max movies or no?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yes
did you
and
watch the new
no.
one, the Furiosa?
No,
Watch
supposedly
that.
that
That's
was pretty
good,
good.
man. Yeah, like if you like the Mad Max series, bro, they're pretty dope, man. Like I like them, man. But yeah, that's a good one too. And again, I
Yeah.
started watching Bad Boys, but it kind of it looked. I watched maybe a quarter of it. And it was kind of a little bit corny, yo. So I got tripped out a little bit, right? So I don't know if
Hmm.
you watched it or not, but I don't want to ruin it for you. But you'll see, like at the beginning, it kind of a little bit corny.
I'll give it a try, man.
Yeah, it's a little
I'll
corny
give it a
still, like
try.
for the type of movie it is. So
Hmm.
for instance, I'll just give you the scene. So say, remember the detective?
Yeah.
Okay, the boss, the
Yeah. Yeah.
white
Yeah.
guy, right? So I think he died in the last movie or he died in this movie. I can't remember. But anyway, Marcus el policía, he has like a stroke and he goes to the hospital and he almost like he dies. But they show him go like to the next life and the man's talking to the old cop. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's
Uh-huh.
corny, bro. Like that you shouldn't do stuff like that anymore, right? I mean,
No,
especially
no,
the
no,
bad
no
boys.
for that, no for that type of
No.
movie though. At least.
Yeah, so it kind of threw me off of that. You know, it's like, I didn't even want to really watch it, the rest of it, but maybe that's just
Yeah.
me. Bro. I've been watching other classics. You know, I was watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Return of the Ooze,
Which one's that one? Which one's that one? Which one? That one?
the one with the Super Shredder. You know, remember with Vanilla Ice,
Oh, that one.
the
That
Go Ninja song?
yeah. Is that one the third one or something
That's the
from that
second
era?
one. Second one.
The second one. I like honestly the first one's pretty cool.
Yeah, the first one is those are the original ones. The classics were made so much better than now. They put so much more effort into the writing. You know, now the
Yo,
effects are
you,
way crazier, but the
uh,
writing was you can't do like you can't even compare the writing to the way it was before to
no,
now.
you wanna go old school. My favorite movie, like I watch at least once a year. It's a never ending story, bro. I can
Oh, I
never
made my
go,
daughters watch that, yo. They loved it.
bro. That's my
And the
favorite.
trio.
And yeah, the stuff that he has to go through, and he's living the book like so lively. It's
Yo,
so
and what
cool.
happens? Se le muere el caballo, bro.
Se
In
le muere
every
el
movie,
caballo,
somebody dies, bro. I'm telling you.
right?
Puta,
So,
caballo. That was a bad scene, loco. I remember that hit hard, yo.
hmm,
As a kid, you're watching it, your lobo, yo, the wolf used to scare the shit out of me. And then
yeah.
the other day I'm watching, I'm like, yo, what is this guy? Looks like parece un perro mojado, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, yo, but back in those days, they were like, yo, those graphics are crazy. That wolf looks insane. You know what I mean? So yeah, scary, bro.
Yeah, he
Now
looks
you look at
crazy.
the
You see
fucking
his eyes,
CSI now, like, or this the way it
man.
is, guy, like it's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. And you
Yeah,
can see
man.
like somebody come out con el palo out of the cave, and it's like, yo, here, it's a cabeza de lobo. You know what I'm saying? It's so corny, bro.
Yeah, man. Big.
But yeah, man.
No,
Mendes, but
movies are
yo,
fun.
Mendes was telling me you guys were having a talk about this Bolivian king or whatever. I wanted to hear. I was like, yo, I didn't even hear about this thing. He's like, yo, Nash is the one to tell us what was up with that.
Our Bolivian king is going to inform us of his past.
Oh, who?
You.
Oh, well, what's
Yeah.
up with me? What do you want to know?
So, give us a bit of information. ¿Cómo es eso? You sent me the link. It was actually very interesting.
What link?
For, yo, how much did you smoke before you?
The
Oh,
Bolivian king
no.
we were talking about.
No, because I sent you like so much stuff. So I'm like,
Yeah,
which one
this
is
week
it?
you sent a lot of
No,
stuff.
is it the one from the Bolivian food?
No, not Bolivian food. The king.
Oh, yo, that's actually pretty interesting. It came out like a while back. I read it before. So there's an actual king in Bolivia that he's está like in the Afro-Bolivian town that there is over there. Like, todos son negritos, bro. And yeah, and supposedly what happened to him was, I guess, in all the slavery and all that, they took them to Bolivia from Senegal, and he was actually a prince in Senegal. So they took him there as a slave. So he was working in the lands, and once they got the freedom, they actually said, what's it called? They crowned him, and they actualized that he's a king from somewhere in Senegal, and he has his wife. They live in a town. He works every day. He's like a regular person, but like he's considered a king because from back in the day, like he comes from royalty. And yeah, he's an old man now. Like I heard that I'm telling you about like 15 years ago, and I just reheard the story again. And um, yeah, I sent it to you. I don't know if you could share it, but it's actually
No,
pretty
I tried
interesting.
to. I tried to get it.
Yeah.
So apparently, in 1992, he was crowned king. He's the only Latin American actually crowned king. No other Latin
Yes.
American country has a king. And yeah, from what I recall in the clip, it says that he was captured during one of the slavery transitions. They brought him over to Bolivia. Um, and people started questioning who he was, and people started realizing and recognizing him.
Mm-hmm.
So during all of that time frame, the community started making an uproar about it. So eventually, they ended up and you see it in the videos. I'll see if I can find it and post it up on our Instagram page. Um, the people that are the community, the Bolivian community, is actually who ended up crowning him a king,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been recognized by the Bolivian government as a king, the
As a
king of
king.
Bolivia.
He has a king,
What?
and his wife, she had to learn how to read and write in order for her, because they have little businesses here, there, right? And she had to learn how to read and write in order for her to help him out in whatever they had to do, man. It's pretty interesting, yo.
Oh yeah,
Me too.
it's amazing. The business he has, I freaking love it.
So his name is Julio Pinedo. That's it. He was born 19 February. Hold on, is that one? Yeah, 19 February 19th, 1942. Yeah, is the ceremonial king of the Afro-Bolivian community of the North Yungas province, crowned in 1992.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Yungas,
man, the little
just near the
Yungas.
jungles.
Yeah, that's like right, like by La Paz.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, man. 1902, 40 years after the death of the previous king, his grandfather Bonifacio Pinedo. So his grandfather was already a king, bro. So you see,
Damn.
I heard about the grandfather before I heard about him.
El abuelito.
Yeah, man.
Yo, let me tell you guys, off topic though. How you guys feel about this shit with Venezuela, bro? I don't want to get into politics, but that was kind of like,
So,
let me steal this shit in front of your face.
before we start there, because I know we're all going to get into it, we don't talk about politics. We don't get into politics or religion. However, this isn't just politics or religion anymore.
No.
So before anybody starts sending us 1,000 emails, because every time we start talking about something we don't normally talk about, we get a bunch of emails. These are our personal views. This is how we feel about it. This has nothing to do with anybody else but us. So just like we respect everybody's views, I'm asking for everybody to respect ours. So, well, how do
That's
you
why
feel?
it's called Abiertos. Porque hablamos abiertos. Once in a while, we have to be abiertos about what's going on in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of stuff is bullshit. What's happening, you know? For the people of Venezuela, like it's sad to see, bro. Like they don't have no freedom, bro. It's the one is like they're just gonna keep living the way they live, right? It sucks, bro. I mean, what do you do, right? Like
What I find
how is this
fun?
guy's votes like this, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, like
That's what I find funny, bro. Because you seen everything, even in the news, that all the votes were for the other guy. Like he had so
yeah,
much more percentage won over Maduro, and then out of nowhere, oh no, wait a minute, Maduro won with this much percentage and this much. That was just I'm like, oh, you know what, bro, that's just fucking crazy, bro. I don't know how can people actually do shit like that, but he just wants to make it another Cuba, right?
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I
it's
don't know
gonna keep repeating.
how in depth you guys have gotten into this. Um,
Honestly, I didn't want to really get into depth with that because
Yeah,
it's
I
just
didn't get
too
really
much,
into.
right? It's
I don't
just
get deep into stuff.
crazy how that happened, because that happened. I
Politics.
believe something like that happened in Bolivia too, bro. And it's just crazy how still going on, and they're just thinking for themselves and not even thinking about the country. Meanwhile, they're running a country and they don't even think about the country. You know what I mean?
well, at this point, it's happened in all our countries, in all of Latin America, at one point or another.
Mm-hmm.
Which is it sucks because we have the community elects this human person, whatever you want to call him, and now you've got all this murder. I
Yep.
don't know how else to put it, but murder. Whether you're feeding your country, you're taking all the money or whatever, it's murder. It's the way I look at it. Children should not be
Mhm.
suffering this.
Mm-hmm.
To me, this is BS. Like, I'm not one for protests or anything like that. But yesterday, actually, my son and I were planning. Unfortunately, I slept in. I'm not even gonna lie. We were gonna go support the protest that Venezuela was having here at the capital because yes, we're not back there. Yes, whatever it is, but sometimes you do have to show a little bit of support, especially for those that have family down there that can't get out. That no matter what's been done for them to get out of the country's just not releasing them,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it sucks because you're right. I'm not sure which one of you two just said it, but they're turning into another Cuba,
Yeah.
Sure.
and it sucks. I don't know. Personally, this really gets to me, not because I'm Venezuelan or whatever. It just gets to me because we've come so far.
Bro, it was one of the richest countries in South America at one
Yeah,
point, man. Everybody wanted to go there because yeah, you could make money. There was money to be made, and it was in a good position, bro. But look how it is now. Look how what people, bro, they destroyed.
that's
I
what it
mean,
is.
from such a nice, beautiful place that people wanted to go and actually retire there and live, a good, safe life there. That you can't even live there no more, bro, and you don't even have food properly. So
Shit,
it's
it's
pretty
safer to
bad,
live
messed
in El
up.
Salvador now than to be in anywhere near Venezuela.
Oh, blessed to the Salvadorian president, bro. What he's has done,
That
what he
guy came in
has,
and cleaned it up, yo. That
he
guy's
cleaned it
serious,
up.
dude.
I know there's a lot of things going on, because of what he's doing, but look at his country, bro. No, like, and it's true what he says. Uh, I know probably a lot of people are gonna don't like whatever, but it's, why are they gonna give them all this good stuff, all this meat and all this stuff, while they're in jail? Meanwhile, they already killed and took all that stuff from those people, and they still want for people to have compassion on them after all these people have killed and murdered, you know, they destroyed families because they kill like families or kids. No, man, what they're getting is what they deserve, and what he's doing is cleaning his country to make his country better. Now you could actually anybody could go to El Salvador and be like, you know what, I want to go and travel. I want to see how the country is.
Yes.
and you could actually be there and be safe without worrying that no marero or no one's gonna come and fucking jack you up or whatever, just because you look that you're from, these countries, what I mean, these areas.
Mhm.
So
It's
what he
true.
has done is amazing, man. I big up to him though.
Like, yeah, I completely agree with you. What Bukele has done is amazing. I got a friend of mine here that's been every year, religiously every year for the past. I've known him for maybe 12 years, and every year he goes down. Whether he goes down with his family or goes down by himself, but every year because his parents are still back there. It's
Mhm.
gone from him having to hire security, escoltas, whatever you want to call them, to travel. To he literally gets to the airport, rents his car, and he's out.
Yeah,
And you know what? That's amazing. And I agree with you completely with you on that. Bukele's done more. Latino presidents need to be like that.
yeah, I agree with
Mhm.
that. They just have to don't worry about like what other ones are saying. Just do what they think is better for the country,
Yeah.
and that's what he's doing. And big up again to him, bro. Cause Salvador was really going in downfall, man. And especially when I was a teen, like you hear a lot about stuff coming from that country, and now all you hear some good stuff.
Yeah.
People that I know, they went and actually take vacations over there. They're not even from El Salvador, because all you hear before was people from El Salvador going back to El Salvador. You know what I mean? Now you see people that, no matter what race they are, they're actually going to El Salvador to actually go and know the country and actually go travel. You know what I mean? Which, bro, that's amazing. No have to worry about like nothing happening to you or whatever. So, yeah,
Even in
big up to
Mexico,
Bukeles,
still,
man. Mm-hmm.
even in Mexico, you go to certain resorts and it's a resort, but you still don't know if you're coming back.
For sure.
It sucks. It really sucks because you've got such beautiful, amazing places to go to in all of Latin America.
Yeah, but like it's so scary to go anywhere else, man. Like you don't wanna, like it's just scary. It's scary, and you want to be somewhere that's safe. At least be safe with that. But I will go to El Salvador. I would go. I heard some beautiful. It's a beautiful country, beautiful places to see, and again, it's a safe country to go now. So why not?
Bless up on that.
Mm,
So
yeah, man. What's up?
I hear on the 30th, Mr. Corona is going to be on stage with certain people.
On the 30th.
Oh,
30th of August, I hear Mr. Corona is going to be at one of the hottest spots in Toronto.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be at Nuvo. Yeah, we'll be at Nuvo August 30th for Candela. It's an event that Loco Guanaco is hosting with MCUO from Montreal
mm-hmm.
and somebody else. I forget, but I know there's gonna be couple artists there and then like four DJs or something like that. So I'm
That's
gonna be
sick.
one of the DJs there. We'll probably run like a 20-minute set, I think, from what I see in the itinerary. Because there's gonna be like I said, I think there's like eight artists or something like that from Vancouver, Montreal, just
Calgary.
all over. Yeah, just all over Canada, So it's like a Canada collaboration thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll be doing that, and then the well, yeah, the 31st, and then the first. We still we're doing something. So don't want to announce what it is yet, but you guys know we're both be busy that weekend. And then you also got the Ottawa Latin Fest, don't you, that weekend?
Yeah, actually, I just got confirmation yesterday. I wasn't even expecting this, but we're going to be doing the official Pupusa Festival after party on the 24th.
Of August.
Yes, and then on the 1st of September, we are hosting the outdoor part of the annual Latin Fest here in Ottawa.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty busy weekend. Good
Sick.
things coming up. Yeah, no, that weekend is nuts because not only do they have it started off as a smaller thing, and next thing you know, we were at City Hall. Now we're taking over an entire complex, something like, ¿cómo te lo puedo decir? Like the ACC, like it's where the football team plays, where the local hockey team plays, not the Senators, but the AHL or whatever it's called, OHL. Um, so and Atletico Ottawa was also in there. Big shout out to Atletico Ottawa, big supporters of Radio Rico. So we're gonna be in there. They're taking over inside one of the buildings. They're gonna have food vendors completely. There's a farmers market going outside on another section, and then where we are, we're gonna have more food vendors, and we're gonna have literally vendors of all kinds. Plus, there's a parade.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Rick.
yeah. This year I chose not to be in the parade because it'd be a bit too much. It'd be a bit too much to handle with the team we have. So we're definitely going to be there. It's going to be fun. I've been doing this for the better part of 12 years now.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, I think
That's a
only
good
whenever
thing.
I've been booked in Toronto, I'm not there with them. But apart from that, at one point I was part of the association too. It's a good event. You get anywhere between 10 to 20,000 people that come out for this. Food vendors. Some years that food vendors we open doors at noon, and by 3, 4 o'clock, where do I get more food? So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It's great for the kids. Kids get to see a lot of the folkloric dances, but not only that, but all the cultures, all the different type of. How can I say this? Every country has its own thing, and they showcase it here very well. That's one thing I'll give them to you. One year we had the Bolivian dance troupe. It was sponsored by the embassy, so there was like 60 of these guys and girls dancing up and down the street. Um, Another year, the Dominican embassy brought in a singer. Um, who else have we had? Uh, Los Salvadoreños, oh my God, one year they were crazy. There was literally like 150 of them part of their float. The Guatemalans did a huge. I don't know if you guys know anything about the Mayan culture, but they did El Jaguar, which is one of the Mayan temples. They did it on a float with people dressed up completely head to toe. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
That's sick, yeah. August 24th. Yeah, I see it here. Where is it at? The Brewers Park?
That's where they're going to be doing the actual festival.
Okay.
They still haven't confirmed if we're going to be doing anything with them during the day. So waiting to get answers from it. So, which is good. I mean, if we do it, we do. We don't, we don't. It is what it is. I've DJ'd for them before, and I've MC'd for them before. It's a lot of fun. Uh, you get to try different types of pupusas.
Ooh,
One year they had lobster pupusas. Uh,
lobster pupusas, eh?
yeah, like they really get funky with it. They do their thing. They do their thing. I'm not
I'm
gonna tell
dying for
you.
some pupusas, guy. There's none around me, guy. I have to go all the way to like Brampton or Vaughan to find some, bro. It's like, no, I haven't had a good one in a while.
Yo,
Oh
pupusas are
damn!
okay.
No, that's a
Who
good.
knows? Maybe I'm gonna go to Scarborough on Monday, so maybe I'll
There you
stop
Yo,
go.
by.
Scarborough have didn't the Scarborough have el pulgarcito?
Yeah.
Yeah, they moved up. It's more north now. I think it's something else now.
Or no, I
Or
think it's in
Or might still be.
Macawan and Steels, I think, in that little plaza.
Yeah, because they were at Kennedy before. I haven't been
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
while, bro. So maybe I'll look it up and see what's up. But I haven't had a
Well, if you're in
pupusa in a
Scarborough, I
long
think
time.
that's the only one that I know in Scarborough. So
Yeah, for sure.
unless you come down to La Pupusa Loca down on thing, so
Yo, that place has changed.
yeah, but bro, I don't know, man. Pupusas, you really have to know where to get them because some of them they just don't cut it, bro.
They're too
Others
greasy.
are too greasy, others are too dry. It's like, bro, you can never get like something that's decent.
For
You
No,
know,
it's
sure.
hard to find
same
good
thing
one.
with tacos, bro. You get them like, and okay, one thing about Mexican food, yo, I love Mexican food, but some places are overpriced, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
they give you like three taquitos, bro, for like almost what $20, and they're like little
Yeah,
things like
you gotta see the
So
area you're in, though.
that's true, cause yo, depends on the area they charge.
Depends on the area, bro. No, because their rent is higher at certain areas,
Of course.
so
What's it
they gotta
called?
charge more, right?
Downtown. Yeah, downtown where we work. Uh, there's like a little spot, and they sell like agua de Jamaica for what $9 for like a little cup like that, bro. I'm like,
Yeah,
nah,
that's
that's
normally
just
it's like
robbery, bro.
I would say between $5 to $6. You know what I'm saying
Yeah,
for a
I would
bigger.
say $9 if it's for a large one. I'm like, okay, that's okay,
Yeah,
but no, it wasn't
yeah,
even a
but it's
large one,
the
bro.
area, bro. It's the area.
It's
Depends.
the
Like
area, bro.
they're probably paying a lot of money. Like if you have an area like in Scarborough compared to downtown Toronto, their rent's different, guys. So they gotta charge you those premium prices.
Yeah,
See,
man.
I agree with you on that, but at the same time, I disagree with you because while I was living in Toronto, I was over by
I think it's pretty standard the price though.
¿cómo se llama esta calle? Not Dundas, but before Dundas. I think it's St.
Yeah,
Clair.
but the prices have raised. Everything's gone up because of the food, the cost of food and everything else, right? So it's even like if you go into el what's it called, La Plaza Latina, Western.
Hmm. Yeah,
Now it's expensive, bro. Before it was cheap. Now it's like yo, every plate's $25 there.
that's pricey, bro.
No, but I get that. That's to be expected. Prices have to go up. People need to make money.
Exactly.
Okay, that's without a doubt. But what I find weird is if you're in the same street, two buildings from each other, three buildings from each other, they're offering Mexican food. Since we're talking about tacos, one guy's charging me $20, and the other guy's charging me $10 for
Again,
the
you're building.
exact same size, the exact same. That's when I start questioning things.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's also the name, the presentation, their restaurant. Like it doesn't matter. They can be the exact same food, but if one guy comes in and is presented as a high end dining, and one guy is presented as a like takeout and fast in and out, then it's different, right?
See
Like
that I agree with you on that, but this is what caught me. I won't tell you the name on here because I don't want to get sued.
yeah,
But one of them, the one that's supposed to be a in and out, I went to get un pozole. I'm not gonna lie to you, like no bigger than my cell phone. Okay, maybe that
yeah.
big, the little cup. $20.
Mm,
I go down to the next person down the street for $20. I'm getting a huge bowl.
yeah. But were like again, was there a difference in the restaurants, or were they both just like
The honestly, the higher end looking one was serving more and charging a lot less. The one that's supposed to be a takeout in and out was charging a lot more for a lot less.
well, maybe because they make less business, right? So they got to try to charge and make up for it. Like I
It,
would say,
to
right?
me, it made no sense. Business wise, it made no sense.
Yeah, I guess it all depends on what's going on with your business, right? Like if like again, if I'm seeing that I'm not bringing in as much as this guy, then upcharge for
No,
whatever
but
it is,
I've
right?
been seeing a standard price for like tacos is like three tacos is either it goes between $18 to like $25. I mean that's the range. But I mean for three tacos they're basically the same size. Yes, I will say flavor does change and sometimes you're paying for the flavor. And I'd rather pay for the flavor than, you know, but sometimes bro like the flavor doesn't cut it. The flavor doesn't cut your hunger. So you're gonna need something more. I mean if it's a street place, it should be a little bit like less price than a restaurant, right? Like no
Yep.
Yeah, but
matter
you
what,
should go
because you
hit
know
up
it's faster.
my aunt's restaurant right there at fucking Birchmount and Shepherd.
Yeah, man. Fuck, I'm down. I love food, bro. I'm down to eat
But
anything.
that's what I'm saying. For you, you're close by, so just go
Hmm.
by there, though. It's at
Yeah, man.
Birchmount and Shepherd. One day when you're at home and want to go get some with the wifey and the kids and whatever, just go for a quick drive to Birchmount, and she's there.
Yeah.
Mexico Lindo, look it up and
Oh, there's so
in
many, bro. I know
Birchmount.
there's so many. There's one in
Yeah,
Pickering. There's one.
but the closest
Yeah,
one
no.
to you is the one there. That's the one at Birchmount and Shepherd, or actually Birchmount and Hunting, but it's I think no, yeah,
Yes, I know
Magnet,
exactly what it
Magnet.
is. Yeah,
No, it's Huntingwood, Huntingwood.
yeah. I know exactly what it is. I passed by there many times.
Yeah, and then that's like they have like a little table or two just for dining because it's not really that big. It's not a restaurant like that. They're more of a takeout. They want
Okay,
to be known
gotcha.
as a takeout, but they're if you want to stay, you can. They have like two tables there. It's not very big though.
Oh,
Their
sick. Okay,
their their highest point is just takeouts and Uber and all that kind of stuff.
okay.
Um, but then if you want to go dine in, then you go to more east, right? You go to like
Yeah, the one in Pickering.
Oshawa,
That's the one that.
or
Yeah,
Pickering, any of those, yeah. And the one that was
yeah.
at Baby, that one they it burned down not long ago. So they're
Oh no
in
way.
yeah some shadiness between the building owners. You know what I mean? So it's always
Oh,
something to do
shit.
with the family and the will, and somebody passed and they didn't leave them this, they didn't leave that, and then
They
the
tried to
envious
fuck everything
brother
up.
burn it down, and I didn't get a cut. So yeah, it gets crazy, So right now they're like, and then my uncle has to deal with that shit. You know what I mean? Because they burned his restaurant down because this guy wouldn't. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's some legal stuff going on there. So don't want to
Yeah.
weigh in too much, but yeah, and that's where what my uncle's doing. He's gonna. I think he's gonna stay there because the location is prime. So depends on the insurance and stuff. He's gonna fix it back up and open it up again, or he might just go somewhere else. So for that location right now, it's closed. But
Yeah.
yeah, everything else like Scarborough East, all that way, yeah, they're all open, man. For anybody that wants to go check them out, Mexico Lindo,
Sick.
man. You can catch our water bottles there soon too.
Yeah.
So they'll be on the.
Que
They'll
Rico water bottles coming soon.
Yeah, we'll be pushing those out at the restaurants. So you'll be finding them there. So if anybody wants to get them, they come with the QR code or whatever. You guys can scan it, direct link to the radio,
And just listen to us clearly.
and then listen to Abiertos.
That's it, man. But good. Now, what else is coming up, man?
We got. I think
What
that's it
else is
for
coming
events.
up on my end? For now, because we got the anniversary in September.
Yes.
And
No, for
also we
man.
might have
We're still trying to figure out if it's going to be.
and maybe next
Yeah.
week, or actually, yeah, like I think next weekend or something, we might be doing the Hamilton Fest, Hamilton
Yeah,
Latin
on the
Fest.
17th, I'm DJing Rollathon, in the, what's it called, Ascension. So we're having like 3 different schools that we all get together. And yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, come down, 17th in Scarborough. But
Okay, I'm there.
yeah, so Bosa BJJ, Team Ascension, we're gonna be there. Radio Que Rico is gonna be there representing, of course. So yeah, man, come and check it out.
Yeah, brother, sounds good, man. And shout out the sponsors too, Mendes Entertainment.
Paradise
Yeah,
Paint.
and then we got Empire Sound Crew.
And I know my logo's still not there, but ink by bling. You guys
Empire
want your
Blink,
ink done? Yo, holla,
the
holla,
sickest thing.
holla. Yeah, man. Where
Definitely,
did
mi
he
gente, if
go?
you want to get your tattoos done, hit up by Blin. I can personally tell you the man knows what he's doing. There's only one other artist I'll let touch my body when it comes to getting ink done. So I will make the trip. I will wait till he comes up. I will not let anybody else but this one other person, which is almost impossible to get a hold of, to get my ink done. Same with my family, my entire family. Where anybody that's got any ink done, it's been 90. I'd have to say at least 90%, if not more, done all by ink by Blin. So if you want quality and you want tried, tested, and true, and I can guarantee that the product is good, and I don't give you guys a money back guarantee unless I'm sure what I'm talking about. And this, I can guarantee you, 1,000% sure you're going to get exactly what you need as long as you're able to speak, communicate, and go from there.
That's
Paradise
it.
Paint, make sure if you're in the GTA, you're following through. Call Corona, get him to come out, give you a quote. He'll be able to let you know what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And this man's not talking about these $5 dollar store little paint jars. This man's talking about real quality, real things that you know what you're not going to see anybody anywhere else. Anywhere else, they're just going to be como dicen, imitating and trying to duplicate. But there's nothing else like Paradise Paint in the GTA.
That's it.
Yep, holla at me for the best prices, best work in the city, man. Paradise Paint and Rentals. We get it done.
So, mi gente,
Peace.
lots of things coming through, lots of beautiful things that we didn't even expect, but we're here for you. We're here for you. We've also got a couple of new programs starting up in the next couple of weeks. And you're going to start hearing a new female voice coming in to do some commercials for us. She's in town for a couple of days, so she's agreed to show up, do a couple of recordings. Hopefully, she can get everything we need done, and we'll go from there.
Yes, sir. So don't forget,
Yeah, brother.
follow us at Radio Que Rico en todas las redes sociales. Hola. La campanita, don't forget.
Yeah, don't
Yes, make
forget
sure
to
you
follow,
subscribe.
subscribe. Follow, subscribe,
Yes.
like.
Yeah, pues,
And we also got the hot seat. We got the hot seat back too, bro. We're gonna start getting that back going. So we got a guest coming up. Let's see
So
what's
look at
up.
him all excited. Mire la carita. So this week, DJ Corona decided to take on the hot seat for the first time. You guys want to hear that? It's going to be airing this Tuesday at 7 p.m. Make sure you tune in. He's got very special guests. The guest with him, Loco Guanaco, finally gave us the opportunity to be able to interview him. Well, gave Corona the interview. So Corona and him are going to be on there. It's going to be it's a fun interview, something different than what I do, but definitely, we're gonna throw him in the hot seat, and eventually, there's another very important figure in the industry that DJ Corona has an exclusive with coming up. So check that out.
Yeah, stay
Hit us
tuned
up
for
on
that
all
one too.
socials.
Yes, sir. So yeah, man, don't forget to follow. Holla.
Mi gente, until next week. Nos vemos. Gracias por todo. Esto fue Abiertos with DJ
Nash.
and
DJ Corona, aquí estamos.
eso, mi gente. Until next week. Muchas gracias.
Bless out.
Later. One.